Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hi everybody, hello. Welcome to today's Make It Monday event. It's an event you'll only find here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Nobody else has a Make It Monday event, at least not like this. This is where we bring you one super big bundle, values of like $100 for just a tiny little price, a $19.99 price. Amazing. Every Monday we have a phenomenal bundle from some of your most favorite paper crafting manufacturers, all for right around $19.99. Sometimes the value is higher than $100, and then the bundle can be $24.99. But that's where they stay, between $19.99 or $24.99. And today it is $19.99, but the bundle value, $95.95. And you can tell it's from Sizzix. Hey everybody at Sizzix. So you ask, how do I get these bundles? Well, let me start by saying that I negotiate with the manufacturers. If it wasn't for the manufacturers, these would never happen. They have to be on board with Make It Monday events. They are like, yes, sign us up. We want to do this, Stacy. And then we pull product that isn't their most current product. It's not product that just launched this week or even last month. These are things that they still have left over from previous releases that haven't sold, and they want to get them out of their warehouse and make room for new goodies, and that's where we come in. So while at one point $95 would have been a great price for this bundle, now $19.99 is a drop the mic, walk off the stage price for this bundle, and it is a 5-pack. So Sizzix, we put this together and we thought beachy fun. It was 90 degrees here this weekend here in sunny Southern California. It was over 90 degrees this weekend, and it felt like beach weather. So this bundle is all about fun in the sun. I'm gonna show you everything that you get in it. We're gonna make something, and then I have beautiful finished samples to share with you at the end. Can you get this bundle open stock? Can you buy just 1 or 2 items? Nope, you can't. The price of admission is the $19.99. You either love it and get it for your 20 bucks, or maybe you love 3 or 4 items out of it. Even then, it's still worth the $20. It's an incredible value, but nothing is sold open stock, and the bundles are limited. We can only bundle to the lowest quantity a manufacturer has of any one item in the bundle. So if they only have 50, maybe they have 1,000 of 4 items, but only 50 of 1 item. That means we only get to make 50 bundles. That's what it is. And then we have to split them. We have some for our retail store and some for our online store. So if you are local, you know you can call us, which I always recommend. Call us and say, oh my gosh, I want that Make It Monday bundle by Sizzix. I want it. And you know the girls will go and they will pull it off the shop floor, put your name on it, and put it away. But if you're online, well, you can come to scrapbookingmadesimple.com. And I believe the very first thing you're gonna see when you scroll down is our Make It Monday banners. You can click on those. You'll see pictures of this. You can click on those and it'll take you right into the Make It Monday category, or there's categories to the left on our website. Knowing that sometimes they sell out in an hour, sometimes they sell out in a week, and sometimes they don't sell out at all, and we still have older Make It Mondays left in that category. So you might not have seen a Make It Monday from a few months ago, and there it is, and you love it, and you can add it to this bundle because of course there's free shipping over $50 domestically. Now I'm going to be using Ecoline liquid watercolors today. I used them as part of my Saturday with Stacy YouTube this week, and that's the category where you will find them. We're not going to put them into the Make It Monday category, but they are on sale as part of the Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. So I'm going to use them with this bundle. And I think we're gonna make a little magic, a little beachy fun magic happen because Ecolines are beautiful. And I'm gonna be using a 3D embossing folder. So you can find it at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. You can shop in store with us Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And hopefully if you're joining me during the premiere of today's class, we are live chatting away. Come say hello, hello, and join the live chat. All right, I'm gonna tilt on down. I'm gonna get started for today. Got lots to show and lots to share. The bundle is available right now. And I hope you love it as much as I do. And for that 20 bucks, skip 2 Starbucks coffees. The product here will last you a lifetime. You know, skip a Starbucks or 2 and you've got yourself 5 new amazing products from Sizzix. All right, down we go, everybody. Good to see you. It's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. All right, let's tilt on in. Let's go down. And all right, so I've got the bundle and there's our price. Not $95.95, but $19.99. It is from Sizzix. It's chock full of goodies. It's got Catherine Pooler in here. It's got Sizzix in here. There's a few items I am in love with. It has a 4 layering stencil. Okay, right there, right here. If this alone is worth the 20 bucks. Just this, a 4 layering stencil by Catherine Pooler. And oh, the samples that we have. Look at how beautiful is this. This one's by Britt Bass. Isn't that stunning? Using this stencil. It is amazing. So, stencil, 4-layer stencil, which of course you could use just layer 1 and layer 2, layer 1, 2, and 3, layer 2 and layer 3, layer 2 and layer 4. I mean, you can mix them up any way you want to make an infinite number of combinations. Then we have from Sizzix, we have their You're My Lobster. So this is a die and stamp combination. Just I think, yeah, die and stamp combination. I wanna make sure, yes, framelits with stamps. So we have the little lobsters, we have the stamps to go with them. We've got the seaweed, we've got the starfish, all the little extras to go with it, and our 2 little at the beach lobsters. And you're my lobster. Cute. Then we have from Catherine Pooler, we have her die set, and this is her beach blankets and umbrellas. So all the dies to make your beach blankets and your umbrellas as if you are laying out down by the seashore. Everything there for you. And to match it, we have the stamp set. So we can add detail to our beach blankets and our umbrellas. So these 2 work in conjunction together. And again, this is more, I think this is more than the price of the entire bundle is just on its own, but you're going to get the stamp and die combination. And then the last thing we have for you is a beautiful 3D embossing folder. And this is what I'm going to be working with today. It is a beautiful 3D under the sea, stunning embossing folder. I think it's gorgeous. It's my favorite. It just makes my heart happy. So between the embossing folder and the Catherine Pooler 4-layer stencil and the stamp and die combo at the beach and the You're My Lobster, all of it is $20. And you can't go wrong for that price. You just can't. Amazing deal. So I'm gonna play with the embossing folder today. And I've opened it up, pull it out. It comes in its own little plastic case for storage, which is really nice now that Sizzix has moved the new product that's coming in the the cardboard, the paper packaging, as opposed to the plastic packaging. This is older packaging. Everything that's coming in this now comes in its own storage as well, which is pretty lovely. Love the size. You're going to be able to do A2 cards with it beautifully. I'm going to take some white paper. We're going to cut it up. This is 110 pound Stacy Park white paper. And I'm going to run this through my Sizzix Big Shot machine. So because it's a 3D folder, it is much thicker than a standard 3D folder or a standard embossing folder. 2D embossing folders, which they really don't make that much anymore, you would be able to bend this easy peasy, but this is really thick. So the sandwich for it is a little different when you're using your Sizzix Big Shot machine. Typically, we have our base plate and we have our solo shim because we're doing wafer style dies, and we have our cut plate and we have our die and our paper or our embossing folder. Well, that's not going to work. And a top plate. But if I try to put this through my machine, it is way, 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 way too thick. My machine is going to say, oh no, I don't think so. So then you have to start backing things out to get the sandwich to the right, what you need. So first thing I'm going to do is take off my solo shim, and then my cut plate and my embossing folder and my do not cut plate, and it's still going to say, no, not going to do. No, no, no. So you just keep backing off until you finally get to the sandwich that's going to work well for you. Now they do talk about it right on the base plate. So you can see right on the base plate where it shows for a 3D embossing folder, and you follow that sandwich, which is the base plate, the embossing folder with your paper, and a cut plate, a do not cut plate, whatever Sizzix plate you have goes on top. And that's it. That's the whole sandwich for this. And I'm gonna roll, 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 and back, back, back. And bam, I have made a 3D embossing, and it's beautiful. The embossing is so lovely. Let's do 2 of them so we have 2 to play with. Send it on through. And bam. Now, just like paper has 2 sides, an embossing folder has 2 sides. You have one where it is embossed up and the detail is raised up, but if you turn it around, you have what's called a debossed side, where now the image and the pattern is debossed into the paper because it's embossed here. So if your pattern is raised up, that's an embossed side, and that's what most people play with. They play with the embossed side. The debossed side is where the image is set down. Now I'm going to take both of these, and I'm going to use my Jacquard waterproof ink pad. This is a black waterproof ink pad, and I'm going to be using it because I'm going to be using some of my Ecoline liquid watercolors today. And everybody does this a little differently. I add a little bit of black or a darker color ahead of time. I do that first because I want to see my design. The older I get, the harder it is for me to decide where something starts and where something stops. So if I take my ink on the debossed side, not the embossed side, because that's what I'm going to get on an embossed side. I want the debossed side, and I'm going to add a little bit of my black. And I don't have have to do the whole, I don't have to get it totally solid yet. I just want to I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So as long as I've got enough black on there, that makes a world of difference for me. I can see where my design is. Big difference between these two, right? This I can see, this I'm gonna struggle with. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Little bit of my black, just so I can see where my design is, because the black is hitting the top part of the paper where my design is debossed. The black can't touch it because it's down, it's down below. It's depressed into the paper, because if I turn it around, it's raised on this side. So I've got two of them ready to go, and I am using my debossed side. I'm gonna bring over my gel plate just so I have it, make life easier. So this is a jelly plate from Jelly Arts, and it allows my paper to just stick. I like that, nothing moves, it just sticks. It makes my heart happy. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use some of my liquid watercolor from Ecoline. And I'm not sure which brush I wanna use. I've got my fusion brushes. And I don't wanna be too careful about anything. I really just wanna go in and color, and let's see what we get. I don't even know that I'm gonna add a whole lot of water to any of this. And because I've got the black down, my liquid watercolor is going to be absorbed into the black. So I don't have to worry about staying in the lines or going out of the lines. I can just go in there and color. And I'm not gonna necessarily worry about whether I get it into my starfish. And the reason I used that black Jacquard waterproof ink is because now nothing is smearing. My black is not moving. Okay, let's grab another green and we'll add a little something else of another green. And I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to get some color on. All right, I've got some green going on. And again, I'm not trying to be perfect, not anywhere near perfect. And then let's see. Maybe we do get a bright pink there. Maybe I color a little there. A little here. I think that's good. And then maybe we bring in a blue. And a little blue.
I'm going to throw a little blue in there just to add a little more color. And then maybe an orange. And again, I'm not worried about my lines. I'm just going in and just getting it in there. And my black ink is staying where my black ink should stay. It doesn't matter to me that I might have some green where my orange is. I'm good with it. I'm good with it all. And then maybe I take a little bit of yellow. Oh, maybe I'll get it a little wet and a little bit of yellow. And I just have this yellow fill in where there might not be any color. And that little bit of yellow just kind of mixes in with everything. And then I'm going to spray it. Spray, spray, spray. And I'm going to let the water work and let the colors commingle and move around. I can pick some of the color up if I want. I can add more color, but just a little bit of water just to commingle everything together. Add color in where I want, if I want to come in with a little bit more. You're working with a liquid watercolor, so you can't go wrong. Everything kind of mixes together. Super easy. Super easy. So let's let that one dry for a minute and let's do it again real quick. Now, if you want, you can start with a yellow and you can do everything in one color so you don't miss anything. It's really up to you. It's all about options. Look at that color. Beautiful. Isn't that color beautiful? And I'm not even cleaning in between my brushes. I'm just going to let those colors commingle and make whatever. So I've got a little blue mixed in my pink. Pretty that green is. And it doesn't matter that I've got it going over my black. My black is going to absorb the color. It's going to take the green and the blue and the pink, and because black is a darker color, black is a combination of all the colors, it just absorbs it in and you don't even see that you went out of the lines. I love how easy it is. That's a starfish. And then maybe we'll do how bold those colors are. Now you could add water to them, thin them down and lighten them up, but no, I like them nice and bold and happy. And I'm just going for it. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. And then maybe some blue where some of the bubbles are. And now I can take some yellow, just because yellow for me is a unifier. It just kind of mixes everything together. It blends well with blues, it blends well with pinks, it blends well with reds and oranges and greens. And it just kind of unifies everything. Add a little pink to that. Maybe a little blue to my starfish. And just let them become. Just let them become. And the colors are so lovely and so bold. Take a little of this lighter blue and mix that in. And then I'll give it a spray. And really let the water do some of the work. Just kind of let the water do some of the work. And the water will start to commingle everything. I feel like I want a red. Might be too red, but no guts, no glory. It's only white paper. Just so there's some shadow on that. Let's put some red towards that. just kind of play with the colors.
And look at them all just marry into each other.
So this one I'm going to put aside. I'm going to bring this one back, our first one. I like it. Now I'm going to take my black ink one more time. And right over the top of it.
Just to really add that last layer of that dark black behind everything.
Although now that I'm looking at it, take some of this and put some of this in our little bubbles. So pretty. And just easy. And that waterproof black makes all the difference. So now I can take this one. I want to make sure it's kind of dry. And same thing, right over the top. It's not fully dry, and that's okay. Right over the top.
And bam, they're done.
Wipe up my gel plate. Let's see about some paper. That looks good. Okay, sure, that one works. Maybe. No. At least I know what I like. Maybe. But that one looks really good too. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that looks good. All right, maybe those. But I got that. No, no, stop. Just go for it. Okay, so let's put my lids on my jars. And we're just gonna mat these really fast. And bing, bang, boom. Add a sentiment and we're done. Straighten up my cut just a little bit. I just had to be sure. I think I'm gonna mat it on white first. Ooh, I am almost out of Stacy tape. You would do a better job of taping down than I am. This is such a pretty embossing folder, and it does not have to be difficult to color. Now you can be very specific about where you put your color if you want to. I'm a willy-nilly, let's fly by the seat of our pants and see what we get kind of girl. It doesn't have to be difficult, and it doesn't have to take long to make something pretty and unique and organic and very watercolory. I love the look. It looks like I sat there and I blended all those colors together, but I didn't. I let the Eco line do the work for me. I think the black is too dark. I think it needs another piece of white. Tape down the side. Grab some 1/4 inch because I'm almost out of my 3/8. 3/8 is my favorite size tape. I can't tell you why, it just is. And again, the Eco line is part of the Saturday with Stacy YouTube class for this week that we did on Saturday. They were beautiful in that class, and that we were using mini albums from Studio Light and pairing it with Jacquard's Lumiere. There's just so many ways of using those liquid watercolors, and they have markers to match, and you can re-ink them. You can refill your markers with them. There's just so many ways to use them. Bam. Love. Okay, let's do this one. still wet. That's okay. Paper's got two sides. It's not that the ink is wet, it's that the paper is wet from when I sprayed it. I really like this one.
I like the boldness of these. I think they're beautiful.
Look at how bright and happy that is. And the paper I used was 110-pound Stacy Park paper. And bam, we're done. Oh, yay, what do you think? It's a great bundle for 20 bucks. There is so much that can be done with it, and as we're coming into summer, you've got something to add to your collection that you can start playing with right now. Maybe you're in a deep freeze back east. Well, this will give you a way to look at summer. You would use your trimmer. I just freehand it. And we made 2 cards in under 40 minutes.
And that's me teaching and talking and everything else. So pretty and bright and bold and under the sea. It is a great bundle, a great bundle. It has the embossing folder I was playing with. Oh, right here. It has the 4-layer stencil. It has the stamp and die combo set. And it has the darling little lobsters with the great little coral and the starfish, all for your $19.99. Let me show you some of the samples. And remember, the bundle should retail for $95.95. That's a big difference. Let me show you some of the samples. Some of the Sizzix team made. So I have got from Zelda, hello Zelda. Love this Zelda. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, done on the debossed side. So the Zelda's version, my version. Two different. She made hers the size of a card. I made mine more 5x7. And then from Zelda, love this. This was done with the stamps. Love the design around it. So pretty. And then from the stencil, she just used a portion of the stencil. And from the stencil, so here she didn't use all 4 layers. Oh no. Here she didn't use all 4 layers. She mixed and matched. These are all from Zelda and they're fabulous. And then we have a couple from Dana M. Ooh, look at that. Love that, Dana. You've got the lobster going on. You're my lobster. You've got the coral and kelp, and she's got a little bit of a riffraff there. Love that. That's beautiful, done with the embossing folder. And another, only in deeper, richer colors. Look at that. It's amazing how we all saw things, differently. Mine, very bold. Dana's just stunning. Zelda's kind of a hybrid between Dana and myself. They're lovely. And then from Brennan, we've got a couple cute little lobster cards. And the embossing folder in the back and cute little lobster cards from Brennan. From Susan B. Cards, love the design here. That's that 4-layer embossing folder. Oh, Susan, are you kidding me? How cute are you? The beach blanket and the umbrellas. Look at that. Is that darling? So cute, Susan. And I love this one too. Relax. Look at that. Down at the beach, just watching the waves come in and out. So cute. Just relax. Have a good time. And from Britt Bass. Okay, see, this is beautiful, Britt. This is so pretty. This is just beautiful. The umbrella dies and stamps, the layering stencil. But here you've got the layering stencil again, only done differently because you have 4 layers, so you can put them together any way you want. Cute little lobster going on. This is amazing. This is all die cut. And she just started to layer them on top of each other. And then you've got little pieces, the little fallouts. She couldn't believe there was nothing to do with those little fallouts. So she made them behind. Look at, isn't that beautiful? This is from Britt. And this one is from Britt. So we've got just super creative, super fun. Darling. From darling to oh so sophisticated. You choose. For $19.99, you get to have it all. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You get to have it all. And it's this week's Make It Monday event. An event you'll only find here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. The bundles are available until they are sold out. And I just need to put a sentiment on these and I am done. I think we made some really pretty ones using the Ecoline liquid watercolors. And these are all on sale. They are a fine art product
from Royal Talons. Royal Talons has been around since 1899, and Ecoline watercolors since 1930. That talks to you about quality. A product that has been around since 1930 and a company since 1899. So you'll find all 60 colors of these, I believe, in the Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacy. I had fun. I got inky hands. I love inky hands. It makes my heart happy. Who doesn't like, well, Donna Jet doesn't like inky hands. We have a couple customers who do not like inky hands. I don't think Patty, there's a couple of you who don't like inky hands. I love my inky hands. And I love playing with everything and just making magic happen without really overthinking or overanalyzing or over debating or over worrying or over stressing. This is a $20 bundle. Be free. Sit and play and see what it becomes. No expectations, no pre-planning, no forethought. Just go with it. I know that sounds like scary sometimes, but try it. It is so freeing. And somebody posted something, somebody said something on the live chat on Saturday, which I thought was fabulous. I need to look it up and see who said it. It was, if you're not happy, or what is it? If you're not happy with it yet, you're not finished. You're not there yet. Keep going. You're not done. You know, keep going. So if you work on it and you're like, keep going. You just never know what it's gonna be. And the worst case scenario, it's white paper. So it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Our Make It Monday event is available now, both in our retail store and online. The next time I see you will be Wednesday for our next In the Studio with Stacy class. And all I can say to you is think Pantone colors. Think Pantone. Start thinking about Pantone. I have got something so super special for the entire month of March. Didn't even know they existed. I had no clue this product was even out there. Had I known, oh, where has it been all my life? So that's Wednesday, 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, right on the Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube channel, right here on our YouTube channel. Come be part of the live chat. And until then, thanks for hanging with me today. It was great. I hope you had fun. I hope you loved everything that the makers made for you. And I hope you see the amazing value in a $20 bundle. Wow, it is called Keeping Crafting Affordable. All right, you guys, until next time, bye.